Jeff's here to talk a little bit about YouTube marketing, which is what we're going to talk about. So here next month, actually, I've invited another marketer, Miles Cuss. Some of you in the group may know him. A lot of you probably don't, at least not quite yet. I invited Miles to talk about what he's done for the client advisory boards dinner that he's put on for Scott McNair that ended up being a huge source of referrals for the law firm. And so he's going to be talking to us next month. And today I have Jeff with me on the live stream. And he's going to lead off talking with you guys a little bit about YouTube marketing. And Jeff, just for a recap for you, because we have scarcely emailed, we're talking with a group of mostly law firm, personal injury law firm marketers. We have a few attorneys who subscribe to my Substack and watch my stuff. But, I think when we first set this up, we said hey, if you could give advice to this group of people who are trying to get stuff started for their law firm. So I'll let Jeff take it over. And also just, I keep thinking of stuff that I should cover. But we have this slated for an hour and a half on our calendars. But I'm going to let Jeff go through and do his thing, and then I'll give you some updates at the end of the call. So we may not go all the way to 2:30, just heads up, if you have something you urgently need to do this afternoon. I have to pick up my son from kindergarten. But without further delay, thank you so much, Jeff, for being on the show with us, or the live stream.
Of course. No, it's my pleasure. Yeah. So depending on if people have questions, you can interrupt me as I go through some of this. I think the hard part for me is I want to make sure and lay out kind of people know about YouTube and social media, but I think a lot of people don't understand the multiple areas for where I see this is kind of headed. So if we're already talking to marketers, if there's a lot of folks that are here that are already, you're into marketing, some of these things, a little bit different perspective than what attorneys tend to know. Right. So I think where I'll start right now is I'll jump into some of this and Tiffany, if I miss anybody, has a question or something jumps up, just say, hey, by the way, hold on a second. And you can stop me on that. And I'm going to share my screen and go through part of a little bit of a, just not formal presentation, but some stuff I just wanted to go through with some visuals, as opposed to you guys just getting bored listening to me talk about this. And this is part of a PowerPoint here, but I'm going to start back. One of the things I do is I like to present, I have done this for my own firms. So, yes, I have a business, YouTube Rainmakers, where we help attorneys do these things. But the part for me is, I have the 4th largest legal YouTube channel in the country. And what I've been able to do is learn a lot of lessons. This became my lab, right? So my own YouTube channel and my own social media platforms, I was able to dig deep into and really learn about this. And now this was actually taken, this snapshot was taken back in, it's a year from February 21st, 2024 to February 19th, 2025. So this is old. But even then, when I pulled this up, if you had told me that it was possible I could get 156 million views a year, add an extra 281,000 subscribers and be able to have over 400,000 subscribers over the life of the channel, it would have been hard for me to imagine that was possible for a legal YouTube channel, because this is Hampton Law is the name of the channel. But this is really, the future is limitless on YouTube, because so very few attorneys are attempting to do this. And most marketers, quite frankly, are not integrating video marketing in properly into a lot of what I'm seeing that could be done and what I've been able to test. So myself, I'm now up to 657,000 subscribers. The channel gets 15 to 20 million views a month. And I don't run ads on this. I will tell you, there's a way where you can do an ad campaign strategy where you tie in great organic content, because what I've found is great organic content really helps your ads. If you have really good organic content that really grabs attention, and it also is a great place to test good content for ads. And so that's a big part of what I've done there. And so for my own firm, it's a criminal defense firm here. It made me an extra $3 million a year in client revenue. We get an extra 300 to 350 local leads a month. Not all of them can afford what we offer as our services, but we do have a lot of them that call in pretty pre-ready because they've already watched a lot of our content.